Welcome to the video. The new Rocketeer rework came out. And to be honest, this is actually a very decent tower compared to when it was. It's doing a lot more splash damage and just has more splash radius. So let's go ahead and check it out. I'm doing sandbox mode just so it makes it easier for you and me. First upgrade, 250 cash. Makes the reload 3 seconds, which is not too bad. This got decreased. It was 2,000, I think 200. Now it's 1,600. Getting 25 range, 60 damage, and hidden detection. Also, I don't think you should definitely not place Rocketeer here. If you want, you should probably place it, farther across the map, because max level has 30 range, and then plus DJ, if you have purple track, it's around 36 range, and then if you have other tracks, it's around 33 range. But then we have level 3, 7,500, which actually I'm pretty sure got increased by a bit, but not too much. 150 range, and then it goes from 25 to 30 range. Then it goes to 90 damage, but then gets 4 missiles, and then gets a spread angle. How these missiles work is not super complicated. So if there's one enemy in its range, it will shoot all 4 at that one enemy. If there's 2, it'll split with 2 missiles. If there's 3, 2 missiles will attack one of them, and the 2 other ones will attack one of them. So, say, here's a zombie, right? Zombie's coming. I don't want to do it because it will just one-shot, but there's 3 zombies. Two rockets will shoot one, another rocket will shoot the next one, and then another rocket will shoot the last one, and it could keep doing that. And then when there's 4, one rocket will shoot all one of the zombies that are in the range. It splits, so it deals more damage, and it just does such a better job at splash damage. It also does more damage, dealing 360 damage per shot if it hits all the rockets at once, which is actually a ton better. Placement, I'm pretty sure it stayed the same, which is it's still 8. But don't use this as main DPS. It's not a main DPS tower. This tower is definitely more of a splash damage tower. I will say this is going to be good for events, because it's actually not as expensive as it used to be, and it's not as expensive as mortar, so this could be a very good alternative for splash damage. And I don't know how much coins it is because the wiki didn't change, but see, as you can see, one more Rocketeer got it down to 1,000 health, which is actually really good compared to when it was before, when I think it did only 250 damage. This is a lot better than it was before. It's also a way better splash damage tower because of the quad missiles. Each one, if there's 4 enemies, it each hits one enemy, so it can deal insane splash damage, and it just insane damage overall. It's insane crowd killing tower. So I'm gonna place all 8, and then we're gonna see how good it is against crowds. I decided to move the Rocketeers to here because it just does a better job, and because of the radius it has that it can't shoot in, it would just do a better job at killing the enemies. So let's go ahead and spawn in a bunch of enemies, and then we can go ahead and see. As you can see, it is actually shredding crowd. They're all gonna die. Yep, look. Each one does 360 damage. So the fact, if I place, let's go with something high HP that won't get one-shotted, because there's 4 in the range. The missiles will, yeah, see, so you could see how it splits apart depending on how many enemies are in the range of the Rocketeer. The sad part about this, which honestly, in my opinion, doesn't make sense, is that it doesn't have flying detection. What doesn't make sense, it's the way the bullets, the missiles and the bullet, just the way it comes out. It kind of swirls around, kind of like Hollow Punk does with the neat swirl attack. I feel like it should be able to hit the flying enemies. Look, I can show you. Look how they come out. That should be able to hit a flying enemy, right? Because that's how it is for Hollow Punk. it just, that in my opinion, that does, I feel like it should have flying detection. It would also make it a way better tower too. But honestly, this tower definitely A tier for splash damage and damage overall for lower end enemies. Amazing. Now let's go to bosses, and I'll show you what I mean by, like, not, as you could see, it's dealing good damage, just but it's struggling for higher end enemies. So anything that has higher health is gonna struggle. Also, there's the stun. So yeah, it's also not stun immune, but I'm gonna go ahead and place down the medic. Unstun, why not? But as you can see, yeah, it struggles a good amount with bosses. As you can see, it's dealing good damage, but it's still gonna struggle because of stuns, spawns. We could go ahead, let's just spawn in an honor guard, and like you could see, it does struggle because it's meant to be a splash damage tower. Overall, it's still an insane tower. Amazing splash damage. I'm definitely gonna be, you're definitely, if you join my live streams and watch me do live streams, you're definitely gonna see me use this tower a lot more because of, it's like way better than it was before, and it's actually like useful. Like, you're gonna want to use this. I don't know how, like I said, they didn't change the wiki, so I don't know how much it is now. But if you don't own it, I suggest you get it, because this could be a really good this could be a really good tower now for newer players, because it does insane splash damage. As you can see, we're leaking the honor guard here. We're not gonna kill it because it has too much high HP. It's not meant to. I want to get this in people's minds. This is not meant for single target DPS and meant for bosses. It's not main DPS. It is splash damage. So really use this for splash. I would say to late game, this is the tower you're gonna want to use because of the spam of enemies. And it's just way better that way. Let's just spam a bunch of fallen heroes. For an example, they spam a bunch of fallen heroes. You know that in fallen mode. As you can see, it is shredding them a decent amount for something that costs coins. And for, you know, this is actually like way better than it was before. It's, look at the spot, it's good. It's just not the single target DPS you want. Get that, please get that in your minds. I suggest you get this with coins. Do not spend Robux on getting coins. Just grind the coins out. This tower's so much better than it was. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed this rework, because I am too. There's also some new lunar skins you guys can check out. Apparently there's a new ultimate skin coming out soon, and I'm pretty sure it's the freaking Squid Game Crook boss. You'll probably see me buying that because I like Squid Game. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.